Hey, Facebook Nation, how are you guys? Have you had a smashing week so far? We're on a Friday, wasn't it just Monday? Time flies when you're working on your dream, doesn't it? So we're live again, so let's just give a few seconds for the crew to join in, for the guys to join in. Welcome. Awesome. Hope you guys are good. All right. What's the time? Oh, yes. Hey. Appreciate the thumbs up. Awesome. Welcome, guys. Hey, Jurga. Hey, Demante, I think I can see you. Yes. Welcome, guys. Hey, Tadas. Welcome along. We've got loads of guys. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate all the thumbs up and all the hearts and all of that. Great. So today we're going to talk about network marketing, right? A very important topic. So if you look right down there, you should see a share button there. So if you'd like to educate your friends, your Facebook followers, and everybody around the world about what is this network marketing, feel free to hit the share button and share it with your fans, with your friends, with your family, with your team, etc. Hey Jinda, how's Dubai? Hope you guys are you good? You're good? Awesome. Have you guys had a fantastic week so far? Feel free to stick a comment below, say hello, where you're from, lovely to see all of you here. Hey Sarah, hope you're right. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get into this. So what is network marketing? Some people call it multi-level marketing. Some people call it MLM. Some people call it network marketing, and this is mysterious home-based business, right? So we're going to talk today about what is network marketing. Hey Thomas. So network marketing, the simplest way of explaining network marketing is basically recommending and promoting things that you like. Now, most of you, even those of you who are not, you think you're not in network marketing, you have been doing network marketing all of your life. You just haven't been paid for it. How does that feel now? Now, some of you might be scratching your head going, what? I've been doing network marketing and I haven't been paid for it? This is outrageous. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is that network marketing is promoting and recommending things that you like. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have, how many of you, if you have ever recommended a restaurant to somebody, put some thumbs up. If you've ever recommended a movie to somebody, put some thumbs up. If you've ever recommended a shop to somebody, put some thumbs up, right? Now, if you've recommended all of those things, let me then ask you another question. When you recommended it to your friends, to your family, to your work colleagues, and they went and saw the movie and spent the money for the cinema, or they went and ate at the restaurant and spent the money at the restaurant, or they went and shopped at that particular shop that you recommended, did that cinema or the restaurant or the shop send you a check for the recommendation, right? Because they spent their money there. Wouldn't it be fair that you got paid on that since you recommended those people to go there? It would be fair, wouldn't it, right? But usually you don't get a check from your cinema, you don't get a check from your restaurant, you don't get a check from the shop. They made the money from your recommendation, but you get nothing, zero, nada, nilch, right? But you've been doing network marketing because that's what network marketing is all about. It's about recommending and I can see some upset people saying, no, I'm not getting paid. So the idea is that you already been doing it. You already been recommending, but you were not being paid. Well, in network marketing, that's exactly what happens. You recommend and promote things that you like. So when you join a network marketing business, hopefully you join a business that actually sells the product or sells the service that you actually like and enjoy yourself. And then all you do, you just recommend it to people, right? Like what you've been doing all of your life already. The only difference is that this time, network marketing company actually pays you for recommending it to other people. How good is that? So you do something you've been doing all of your life, but instead of doing it for free, you get paid. I hope this is making sense to some of you guys. So this is really network marketing in a nutshell, really, right? But if you want a little bit more scientific concept, it's just a different way of distributing products or services, right? So usually a normal company will make the product in a factory, then sell it to the wholesalers, then the wholesalers will sell it to the shops, and then shops will sell it to the customers. Now all of that basically is a bunch of people getting paid, and loads of diesel and petrol and premises being paid, and insurances, advertising, celebrity endorsements. All of that is basically adding onto the product price. That's why by the time the product gets to the shop, it is super expensive, right? And we paying a lot of money for the product that actually shouldn't be so expensive. In network marketing, what we do, we just get rid of all the middlemen. So instead, the product goes directly from the manufacturer to the independent business partner or distributor or consultant or whatever you are called in your company, and then goes directly to the consumer. Now, by doing business this way, we're cutting out the middleman. So we're cutting out all the venue hires, all the premises, all the staff, all the salaries, all the insurances, all the advertising, all this. I think I've got too many computers running at the same time. So the network is running low. I think I've got like 100 megabytes a second, but it's not fast enough for me. Right, so basically we cut out all the middlemen, so we save a bunch of money, and then we can use that money to invest in a better quality product and into paying the independent business partners the type of income that they deserve to earn, which is, I think, more than fair, right? So that's really network marketing in a nutshell. Now, what is the benefit for you or for anybody else to join a network marketing business, right? What's the advantage, if you like, of network marketing as opposed to a traditional business, right? Now, let's take an example that you decide to open your own restaurant, right? Number one, is going to cost you a lot of money, right? Because so probably either you have been saving for a long time, or you borrow from a bank or from somebody else, right? And then you have to hire premises, usually it's a lease that is 6 months or a year or whatever. Then you have to hire staff. Then you have to buy all the furniture, all the fridges, all the cooking equipment, etc. Then you have to buy all the food, etc. Then you have to go ahead and advertise that business and hope and pray that it works out and you don't lose all of your money and time, etc. And it's a lot of responsibility. Now, network marketing, as opposed to that, is a business in a box. What I mean by that is that you have no overheads. You don't have to hire premises because you usually run your business from home. You don't have to hire staff because the company is doing all of that. They're covering all the staff, all the call centers, all the delivery stuff, etc. So you don't need to do any of that. You don't need to stock the product. So you don't need a warehouse and loads of stock because the company does that for you. They stock all the product in their own warehouses, etc. that they pay for, right? And you basically don't have any other overheads, right? So whatever money you make is pretty much pure profit, right? Now, does that make sense? Give me some thumbs up if you think that this is better than a traditional business where you have to hire premises and hire staff members, etc., do payroll, pay accountants and all of that, right? So basically, it's an easier way into getting into business for most people who are scared of traditional brick and mortar business and all of the responsibilities that come with that. Secondly, some of you caught my previous live broadcast where I was talking about competition versus partnership. You see, in a traditional business, let's say I have a dentist practice. I open a dentist practice, I take somebody new on. If I train that person up and teach them everything that I know, and now they go ahead and leave my business and open another dentist practice across the road, they just, instead of making money for me, they just became my competitor and they're taking money off of me, right? Whereas in network marketing, it doesn't happen like that. Because if I take somebody new, I fully train them up and they go ahead and become a team leader and build their own team of thousands of people, guess what? They're still part of my organization, which means I still benefit from it, right? So I spent about an hour this morning with one of my team members. Maybe she's on the call already. I spent about an hour teaching her, and answering her questions and guiding her through the business because she just got started quite recently. And then after that, she said, oh, thank you very much. She wrote me a message saying, hey, thanks for the time, that you spent training me and everything. And I said, well, actually, no problem, because your success is my success. The more you earn, the more I will earn, right? So I have a vested interest in your success, right? Which is, I think, the fairest way of making money, right? By helping other people to make money. Hey, Carolina. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Josephine. Hey, Atiba. Hope you guys are fantastic. Thanks all. Appreciate all the love. Awesome. So this is basically, you don't create competition for yourself by training other people, but you create business partners by training other people, right? So it's much better. Finally, also it's very little investment. It's not finally yet, I've got a few more points. But it's very little investment, or there is no investment. I mean, with a lot of companies, you can start with, registration is free. And I mean, you can start with as little as maybe £11.50, right? Or whatever, right? So it doesn't have to cost you a fortune. Now, compared to traditional business that can cost £10,000 to start up, 15, 20,000, maybe £100,000 to buy a franchise, etc. It's a huge investment. Whereas here, you can start with like, £10 or £50, right? But you can make the same amount of money that traditional business owners do, right? So idea is, I mean, there are people in network marketing who earn £10,000 a month, £20,000 a month, £50,000 a month, £100,000 a month, right? And more, right? Now, I seriously doubt that every person who buys a McDonald's franchise for £500,000 is actually making, £50,000 profit a month, right? And they had to invest a huge amount of money. Whereas in network marketing, people start with literally no investment, like something that they would spend on a Chinese takeaway, and they're basically making the same amount of money as somebody who invested £500,000 in a business, right? I think this is no-brainer. Is this a no-brainer, or is it just me, crazy guy, crazy about MLM, right? So that's really, I mean, that's another point. It's a huge point, right? Next thing is there's different types of ways of people joining network marketing. Because sometimes some people will say, well, in network marketing, a lot of people fail, right? They say, well, a lot of people join and they don't make £10,000 a month and they don't make £20,000 a month, so they must have failed, right? Well, actually, not really. Because a lot of people join network marketing not to do business. The only reason why they join network marketing is so that they can buy the product at the wholesale price, at the distributor price, which means they're getting an extra discount on really good quality products, right? But they haven't joined to sell product. They haven't joined to recruit people and build a team. The only reason why they joined is to use the products for themselves. Now, are they making money from the business? No. So in other people's eyes, they would say, well, they are failing in network marketing because they haven't made any money. But they haven't joined to make money. They joined to use the products for themselves. They joined as a preferred customer, right? So this is the first group of people that join network marketing. The second group of people that join network marketing are people who like to use the products for themselves at a really good price, but they also would like to recommend these products and share these products with friends, family, work colleagues, church colleagues, gym colleagues, basically the local community. And by doing so, they can earn an extra income, maybe £100 a month, £200 a month, £300, £400, £500. It really depends how passionate they are about it and how many customers they get, within the local community, etc. And they can make an extra income doing that. The third group of people who join network marketing are people who want to build a team. They want to build a huge team, or not a huge team, but they want to build a team, and they want to get also a team bonus, right? So they're basically team members, team builders. Sorry, I put the wrong teeth in. So they become team builders, and they want to basically build a structure. They want to build a team and benefit from that financially, basically by helping other people. They're also helping themselves, because the company understands that it's easier for 100 people to move more product than for one person to do it by themselves. So that's why they will reward a person for team building, right? For teaching other people. And this person, a team leader, they get rewarded because by the end of the day, it's not the company that is training these new guys, it is the team leader who's training the new guys. So he has to get rewarded for then the volume of his whole team, right? So that's the three ways of how people usually join. Now, something that is really exciting about network marketing is that usually there is no income limit, right? So the income is not limited, right? So the person can it's basically you cannot max out. Like in a normal job, you have a bracket to which up to which you can earn. But in network marketing business, there is no limit. So the bigger the network, the more money you can make. And the beautiful part of it is that I can introduce John, and John can introduce Mary, and Mary can introduce Susie, and Susie can introduce her. And this thing can grow and grow and grow and grow and grow to, you know, beyond your wildest imaginations. You know, I have now team members in Africa, I have team members in Australia, I have team members in Europe, etc. And many of those places I've never even visited, right? But because I introduced somebody who introduced somebody who introduced somebody, now I have team members in different corners of the world, right? Which is extremely exciting because you wake up in the morning and you go, oh, I've got a new team member in Australia, right? So this is quite crazy, right? Because your business then, you're basically running your business out of your home, but it's an international business, right? It's all over the world, and you don't have to be opening branches, hiring staff, you know, getting premises, warehouses, etc. The company takes care of all of that, right? So all you're doing is just basically taking advantage of that and basically building your team all around the world, right? So this is pretty cool because it becomes a worldwide opportunity for you, right? Now, also, what business creates, and network marketing in particular, it creates a passive income, which basically means you build something once. Let's say you build a team to 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, or whatever, and then basically you're receiving a passive income. Because, you know, I always compare it with selling product, right? So if you just sell the product, that means you sold some product this month, you made some money. But if you don't sell the product next month, you make no money, right? Which is like a job. You go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. But if you build a team and now you're being paid for the volume of the whole of your team, let's say you go on holiday for a month, your whole team are not going on holiday with you. So your whole team carries on producing, and you come back after holiday and the money is still coming because it's passive. So once you build the business, once you build the team, it pays you month after month after month, year after year after year, right? There are people who've been in network marketing longer than I've been alive and they're making money for 20, 30 and more years, etc. in this industry, right? So it's absolutely incredible and it's crazy, you know. But also, it's not just about the money, it's also about the lifestyle. You know, you can make money. I always go, if you're in UK and you're struggling financially, there is nothing wrong with the country. There's something wrong with you. You don't need to build a, you know, raft to go to somebody else, so another country, etc. There is something wrong with you, right? Not with the country. Because you can get a job, you can get a second job, you can get a third job, and you can make pretty decent money, right? Unfortunately, you're probably not going to have much life because you're going to be spending 80, 90 hours a week at work. Granted, you'll be making good money, but you're not going to have much life. You won't see your kids, you won't see your family. And in the end, probably you won't be a very, very happy person, right? Because you're spending most of your time at work. Now, the reason why I like network marketing so much is that you can have the money, but you also can get the time to enjoy the money, right? So you get the time to spend with your family, you get the time to spend with your kids, and doing stuff that you actually enjoy doing instead of being stuck in traffic half a day and stuck at work, etc., right? Which is, for me, is great because, you know, my daughter had a school trip some time ago, and guess what? You know, I was the only dad on the school trip. Why? Because all the other dads are at work, right? I mean, hats off for them, you know, but anyway, so it creates a lifestyle. It's not just about the money, but it's about the time freedom. It's about, you know, being able to do stuff that you actually enjoy. You know, like today is Friday. To be honest with you, I thought it was Monday yesterday, you know, but time just flies when you're working on your dream, you know, so it's really great because of that. And you also get additional stuff, you know, like you can get a car bonus, right? So you can get a brand new car from the company as an incentive to say, hey, good job. You know, you're doing your job well. There's a car, right? How often do you get a car from a normal job? Not very often, right? I mean, you can get holidays, right? You do your job, you know, which you're supposed to do anyway, and the company goes, hey, thanks for doing your job. We got you a free holiday to Greece for 7 days. 5-star hotel, all inclusive. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. When was the last time your job gave you a free holiday, right? You know, other prizes like gadgets and laptops and products in cash prizes, etc. Unbelievable, right? So this is the concept. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of it. You know, they hear network marketing, they start putting garlic around the neck, you know, and all of that. It's just really, really simple concept. It's a home-based business. You know, study it, learn about it. You know, if you're curious, learn more about it, read up about it. You know, don't listen to the naysayers, you know, because you can find something negative about pretty much everything, you know, and too many people are very, very, you know, they're skeptical, etc. And it's okay, you know, it says, you know, it's good to be careful, you know, but sometimes some people are just too careful, you know, so learn more about it, study it, you know, find out more about it. Is really amazing, you know, even if you do it as a part-time thing, you know, in addition to your job or in addition to your traditional business or in addition to your studies, it can become something that over the years can give you huge income. This is not get rich quick. This is not become a millionaire overnight. This is not do nothing and you'll make, you know, millions, etc. None of that stuff. If somebody says to you some of that stuff, then it's something dodgy. You know, network marketing does take time. It does take effort. It does take, you know, commitment and work. You know, it's called network marketing, not net sit marketing, not net weight marketing, not net do nothing marketing. It's called network marketing. So you're still gonna have to put the work in. However, the rewards absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, I hope you got value from this. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday and have a great weekend. If you got value from this, do like it, comment it, but most importantly, share it with other people, you know, with the Facebook Nation, so that other people get the same information and get the same, you know, what you just got out of this, you know, and as always, I'll see you at the top.